Hi, I'm Brandy from Pepperco Digital, and in this video I will be walking you through your new business digital planner, and I'll be showing you how everything is hyperlinked together and how you can use all the different sections and the page inserts to customize it to fit your needs, as well as showing you the digital stickers that are included with the planner. So this video will be especially helpful if you're totally new to digital planning. I'll be showing you how to use this planner in GoodNotes, but most of the concepts will still be the same regardless of the app that you're using. So let's start with the basics. If you're totally new to digital planning, a digital planner gives you the same experience of using a paper planner, but you're just on your tablet and the pages are all laid out kind of like how you would see in a paper planner, but the difference is that everything is just hyperlinked together where you just tap on different parts of the planner to take you to other pages. And you can usually get to whatever page you want to go to in just a tap or two. One important thing to know if you're using GoodNotes is that you have to turn on read-only mode first to be able to tap on the hyperlinks or they won't work. So to do that, all you have to do is come up in the top right corner and tap on the icon that looks like a pencil with a line through it. And then now you're in read-only mode and you'll be able to tap on your hyperlinks. So for instance, if I just tap on one of these tabs, it takes me to that cover page for that section. And it does that with all these different tabs. And I'll go over more in depth how the hyperlinks work with all the planning pages and just all the other sort of hyperlinks in the planner a little later on. But I just wanted to give you the basics of how hyperlinking works and what that means in a digital planner. And next, before we get into anything else, I want to show you how you can copy and paste page inserts in your planner, because as I go through this video, I'll be referencing a lot about copying and pasting pages or duplicating pages, and I don't want you to be totally lost on what that means or how to do it. So the page inserts included in this planner are here for you to use as you see fit. There is only one of each initially in the planner, and you would just simply navigate to the page you want and copy and paste it or duplicate it each time you want to use it. It's really important that you always copy and paste or duplicate it first, because you're not going to want to just go to a page insert and immediately start writing on it or using it, because you're always going to want to make sure that you have this clean copy available for you to come and duplicate or copy and paste whenever you do need it. So just keep that in mind as you are sort of setting your planner up and starting to use the page inserts. Make sure you're always copying and pasting the page or duplicating it first. Okay, so for instance, I have all these tabs up here separated by category of sort of what you're going to be running your business by: business, products, financial, social media, and marketing. And these tabs are here for you to either keep all these different page inserts in this section so you can organize them that way, or you can always put them in a custom section or with planning pages, but don't worry, I'll be going over that a little later on. But let's go ahead and just use this for an example of how you can duplicate pages. So like I said, you can either keep all these different page inserts in this section because they're all behind that section cover page, and you can just go to the one that you want to use and then duplicate it and just keep it in this section this way. So I'll show you how you can do that. So there's a couple of different ways you can actually duplicate pages in GoodNotes. So let's say we want this page to be duplicated. All you would do is get out of read-only mode, and then you can either tap on this icon, the page with the plus sign inside of it. You can tap on that, and if you see up here, it says before, after, or last page. So these are just options for how you're going to add this page. So after selected, so whatever you do, the page is going to be added after. Or if you say before, it'll be added before this page, and then last page just goes to the last page of the document. So I always have after selected. And what you can do is just tap on current template, and this is the page we're on, so that's what it reads as the current template. So we can just tap on that, and then it duplicated it. So that's probably the quickest way you can just easily and quickly do that. Or you can duplicate a page by coming up to the thumbnail view, the four squares in the top left corner, and then see how the page is highlighted. So that's the page that we're on, and you would just tap the down arrow on that page and then say duplicate. So that's another way that you can duplicate your pages. Okay, so that is duplicating, and then another way that you would use your page inserts is by copying the page and then pasting it wherever you want to use it in your planner. So for example, let's just use this page again, and let's say I want to copy this page. So to do that, all you would do is come up to the three dots in the top right corner, and then you would say copy page, and now the page is copied. And then you're going to want to go navigate to the page that you want this page to go after. So let's just go to a random page to say that we want this page to go after this month page. So again, we can do this a couple ways. You can tap on the page with the plus sign inside of it, that icon again, and you would just select which one you want, whether before, after, or last page, and in this case we want after. And then you can just tap on paste page, and then it pastes your page behind that page that you're on. Or another way you can do it is come up to the thumbnail view, tap on the down arrow on the page that you want the page to go after, add page after, and then paste page. And then it's the same sort of thing. It just pasted that page right after the month page, and you're good to go. So either or, it's the same process. One's a little quicker if you want to just do the add page icon right here. That's sort of the quicker way, but you can also do it through the thumbnail view. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the index page and how it is laid out. So to get to the index page, you would just tap on the little home icon up in the right corner, and now we're on the index page. And this is just a way for you to see all your different sections and then all the page inserts that are included in this planner, and then the note page templates that are included. And then these are the hex color codes that are used in the digital stickers, and I'll show you how you can use these in just a moment. But these just have hyperlinks to all the pages that you would want to go to be able to copy them, paste them, duplicate them, whatever the case may be. And these sections up here are your custom sections that you can use for whatever you need. So it could be for taxes or meeting notes or product development. This is the beauty of digital planning, is that you can customize your planner to really fit your needs and use the different pages however you see fit, and you can organize them all in one of these 10 sections. So there's plenty of sections here for you to organize tons of different page inserts or notes. And then these page inserts down here, these are all categorized, and that makes it easy to find what you're looking for. The planning and productivity and the personal page inserts aren't hyperlinked up here at all. These tabs up here are the same as these categories here. So you can either get to these page inserts by going to the tabs up here or on the index page, but you can only get to the planning and productivity and personal page inserts through the index page. Same with the note page templates, they're only linked here. But either way, you can always just come back to the index page to find the page insert that you want to use, and then you can copy it and paste it or duplicate it. Okay, and lastly down here, the digital sticker hex color codes that I include. These are for you to use as your pen ink color or your text color, or even if you like to make your own digital stickers, you could use these color codes to match your other digital stickers for this planner. So I'll just show you real quick how you can use these to set your pen ink color to be one of these colors. So all you would do is have the lasso tool selected and then come down to the color that you want. So let's do this one. You just tap and hold and then copy it. And then grab your pen tool and tap on one of these colors, and then go to custom, and then you would just paste the hex color code in that box, and then you could add it to your presets, so then it is there ready for you to use at any time. You don't have to always go and copy that code and put it in. You can just add it to your presets for it to be there, and then your pen color is now that color. And you can just go ahead and do that for all these colors if you want, to have those presets ready to go to use your pen color as any of these colors. So that's just a nice way to sort of make your planner cohesive with your digital stickers. Okay, next let's go over these sections more in depth. So like I said earlier, these are just here for you to organize and categorize your page inserts by sort of area of your business. So like I said, this is the business section, and I have all these business related page inserts hyperlinked here. So you can just tap on one of them and then it takes you to that page insert, so you can copy and paste it or duplicate it easily. Same thing with all of these different tabs. You can just organize them in this section or use them in your custom sections or in your planning pages, like with a monthly, weekly, or daily page. And then up here, these 1 through 10 hyperlinks, these are hyperlinked to your custom sections. So you just tap on the number and it takes you to that cover page. So you can either get to your custom sections up here or on your index page. Okay, next I want to go over how the planning pages are hyperlinked together. So over here we have the month pages, and they're just hyperlinked to that calendar view. And first we'll look at these hyperlinks up here, these 1 through 31. These are hyperlinks to your daily pages. So this is a semi-dated planner where on the calendar view you would have to, write in all your dates for that month, and same for the week, but the daily pages are dated. So all you would have to do is circle or highlight the day of the week that it is. And then that just makes it so you can have hyperlinks to daily pages up here and get to any daily page you want from the monthly view or the weekly view, as you'll see here in a second. So those are hyperlinked to your daily pages. And over here, these week numbers are hyperlinked to that corresponding weekly page. And as you can see, it is highlighted there that this is week 3. And then let's go back to the month page. And then these hyperlinks up here are hyperlinked to January goals, January launches, January finances, and a January monthly review. So these are just extra monthly planning pages that are hyperlinked here, and they're hyperlinked on every single month page. And so they're just sort of extra monthly pages that help you plan or track different info, and that's how you would get to them. So now let's look at the weekly page a little more. Like I said, the week is highlighted, what number it is, and then these are hyperlinked up here to each corresponding weekly page, so you can quickly jump around to whichever weekly page you need. And then same thing with these daily hyperlinks here. They're just hyperlinked to the daily page. So you would just write in the dates here for the week. And another thing you can do is highlight whichever dates are for that week on your daily pages. It's just another sort of easy way to see, so say the days for this week are 7 through the 13th. So you could do that just to have that visual representation that, okay, I know these are the 7th through the 13th for this week. Okay, and lastly, the daily pages have hyperlinks to the weekly pages up here, so you can always get back to whichever weekly page you need in just one tap, regardless of the page that you're on. Okay, so now that we've gone over all of the planning pages and the page inserts, I want to give you some more ideas on how you can actually use the page inserts in this planner. Because I know if you're new to digital planning, you may not realize right away all the different possibilities that you can use the different page inserts. There's not that limitation as there is with paper planning. You can't just always, duplicate pages however many times you want and move them anywhere in your planner. So it takes a little getting used to if you're new, but once you realize all the different possibilities for how you can use the different pages in your planner, you can end up really customizing your planner to fit your needs. So I just want to give you some ideas really quick. So like I said, even though your page inserts are sort of just living here behind these different sections and on the index page, it doesn't mean they have to stay here. It's not like every time you want to use something that you have to just go to the page and then duplicate it and use it where it's at. The planner is meant to be able to customize and keep pages that best suit your needs and what you need to do to plan and track your day, week, or month. So let's just say, for instance, that you want to keep, let's say, a product inventory page with a monthly page. Say you like to keep your inventory by the month. So what you can do is just come up here and copy the page, and then say we want it after January. So we can just add the page, paste page, and now we have a product inventory page after that monthly page. So we know we can always come to our monthly page, and we know, okay, our product inventory page is right there. I can fill it out, I can reference it, and do whatever I need to do with this page. So that's an example. Or another example, say that you have a product launch coming up and you're going to want to use one of these pages, but it would make the most sense to have it after a weekly page for that week. So say we know it's going to be that second week of January and we want to have it easily accessible with this week page. You can just paste it after this page, and so you can, plan your week out. You can flip over to the product launch, and it's just very easy to keep everything organized with a planning page. If you know you're going to be using it a lot that week or month or day, whatever the case may be, that's another example. And then it's the same sort of concept for your custom sections. As I mentioned before, they can be used for anything you need to organize pages by. You could have an entire section dedicated to email marketing, and that's where you can stick your, say, email marketing planner pages. So let's say that we want our first section to be dedicated to our email marketing. So we can just add that page after, and we would just write in here email marketing, that this is going to be all of our pages for our email marketing. And you have that, and then you could even duplicate it, because say you're going to need a few of these, you can just keep duplicating as many times as you need, and they're all in this section. Okay, that wraps up the functionality of the planner. So let's go ahead and take a look at the digital stickers that are included with this planner. So the digital stickers are included as a GoodNotes sticker book file, a NoteShelf sticker book file, and individual PNGs for any other apps. If you don't know what a sticker book file is, it's just a native file to GoodNotes or NoteShelf that have the digital stickers pre-inserted into the file. So all you have to do is open it in the app that it's for and copy and paste the stickers as needed. It saves a ton of time from having to import them from your camera roll, and it is also super convenient because they're already categorized and easy to go into and pick the stickers that you want to use. And just note that the GoodNotes sticker book can only be used in GoodNotes, and the NoteShelf sticker book can only be used in NoteShelf, since they are native files to their respective apps. Also, I can't guarantee that the NoteShelf sticker book file is compatible with the Android version of NoteShelf, because I use the iPad version of NoteShelf, and I know there are some differences with iOS and Android versions, so it may only work if you're using an iPad, but regardless, you'll still have access to the individual PNG digital stickers, and you can use them that way. Okay, so first I want to show you the widget digital stickers that I've made for this planner. So the widget digital stickers are for you to change the layout of the weekly or daily planning pages. All you have to do is just copy the widget and then paste it on the page, and it is the exact size for that section of the page. And so you don't have to resize it, you just have to move it into place and you're good to go. And if you see up here, it says weekly page widget, so you know that this is a weekly page widget. And I also have it here where it fits over, so it says fits over the weekly view and checklist. So if we just come over here and go to a week page, how I said it fits over the weekly view and the checklist. So that's where it's supposed to go. So let's go ahead and use this as an example for how you can copy and paste the digital stickers in GoodNotes. So just grab your lasso tool and then tap on it again and make sure images is turned on, or it won't pick up the sticker. And then you just draw a small circle on top of it and then tap and hold, copy, and then come over to your planner, to the week that you want this to be pasted on, tap and hold, paste, and then as you can see, it is the exact size of where it's going to be used. So you just would move it into place, make sure everything's covered up, and you're good to go. Now you have a weekly view with a schedule, so you can totally change the layout of the weekly page in just one little copy and paste, and you're good to go. And then it's the same sort of thing if we slide over and look at these. This is just a larger weekly layout, so if you would rather have just a larger weekly view with some checklists in it, you can just copy this, and then let's slide over to this one, paste, and then now you have a different weekly view. Okay, and then we have the smaller weekly page widgets where it just covers up a portion of the weekly page. So there's a habit tracker, a weekly wellness widget, a reflection widget, and then a weekly numbers widget. So as you can see here, it says fits over the notes section, and then same with these two. So all these fit over the notes section of the weekly page down here, so that's where you would paste it. And then here, the weekly numbers widget fits over the focus section up here, so that's where you would paste it. Let's just grab one of these as an example. So if you want a habit tracker for that week, you just paste it, and it is the exact size, so you just move it into place. And then same thing with the weekly numbers widget. This is nice if you want to be able to see this sort of info at a week at a time, so you can just paste that up there and you can keep track of your sales, revenue, and profit for that week. Okay, and then we have the daily page widgets. So these are here for you if you would rather have a larger schedule section and then a smaller checklist section. So these are two separate ones, so all you have to do is copy this one. Let's go to a day. And so this covers up this section of the daily page. So now you have a larger schedule view, and then this is a smaller checklist section, and it would cover up this side. So just like that, you can totally change and flip the layout of the daily page to better fit your needs if you would rather have it in this sort of layout. And then we have the sort of similar smaller widgets that fit over the daily page. So there's a wellness, a reflection widget, a goals widget, and then a numbers widget for a daily page. And these two fit over the bottom sections of the daily pages, and then these two fit over the focus section of the daily pages. So let's grab both of these and I can show you how they both can fit on a daily page. So if we paste them, we can move this one down here to cover these boxes, and then we can move this one down to cover these two bottom checklists. So you can have both of these down here if you want, or you can just have one of them and still have these checklists, or vice versa. You can just move that one up here if you would rather have these as well. So that's where those can go. And then these are meant to fit over the focus section up here. So if you want to have like a goals for the day, you can paste that there and it fits perfectly over the focus section. So all these different widgets are perfect for you if you want to change the type of layout or info that you're recording or tracking for the week or day, and it just gives you even more flexibility in your planner. Another thing to note is that I have these label digital stickers. If you slide some over, I have these as like little titles or labels that you can use on the checklists on the weekly or daily pages. So these are the exact dimensions of each type of checklist. So as you can see, this one is the bigger one, and then these are the smaller ones. Same with these are the smaller ones, so they can fit over those. So let's just say that you want to change the checklist for one of your daily pages, and you want to change it to order. Say you know you're going to have to order a lot of stuff that day, and you want that to be one of your checklists. So you would just copy it, and then let's go to a daily page, and then paste it, and say you know you're not going to want to email and call as one of yours, you can just put that over, and then now it says order. And you can do that for all of them with the same color just to match. So you can come over and get the to do and put that over this one. And then you can come and get the social media one and put that over this side. So now you have a little cohesive color theme, and this is customized to better fit your needs for that day. Or if you don't want a color and you want it to just stay white, and because you don't want to have to go and match it to these two as well, you can grab these white ones down here. So you can just grab this one, and let's delete all this. And then say you just want this one to be order and you don't want it to look any different. So you just put that over that, and then now you have that as order, and you still have your just cohesive theme without having to change the other ones to be the black label or whatever color you choose. And then you can also use the labels for the different boxes, the notes section or the focus section. So say that you want this to, let's grab an actual color. Let's say you want a top priorities and you want it over this box. So they fit over the boxes too, and then it's just another way to sort of customize your layout for that day and add some color to your planner, or just customize the layout to better fit your needs. And then the rest of the digital stickers are just sort of your standard little sticky notes, or there are just these normal sort of labels that you can use anywhere. They're not widget-esque like these are, but there's some icons, there's some words and numbers, some washi tape and motivational. So you would just do the same process, you just copy and paste it into your planner and you're good to go. Okay, that wraps up this tutorial on how to start using your business digital planner. I hope this helped answer any questions that you might have had, but if you still need any help at all, just send me a message on Etsy and I will get back to you ASAP. Happy planning!